Do you play this game? I personally have dabbled in Grand Theft Auto, but I wouldn't say that I've played GTA. I read an article today that I think is going to be very interesting for people that are invested in this game, and it's their main game. It's a game that they've played every single version of, and it has to do with the launching of Grand Theft Auto 6, which is apparently going to drop sometime in 2024, 2025. I have some information that I've gathered that I think loyal players of GTA will find very interesting. I hope you'll join me and stick around. We'll see you on the other side. So, what am I referring to? I'm referring to this article I read on this website, and I'll put the full article in the description. And basically, it's a GTA 6 leak, and it's about will players have to shell out hundreds of dollars. There is a leak about what potentially GTA 6 will cost the player base. And if you want to indulge me for about 4 or 5 minutes, let's read exactly what the article says. And it starts off by saying that ever since Rockstar Games announced Grand Theft Auto 6, otherwise known as GTA 6, leaks about the game have started surfacing at a rapid pace. Recently, a report suggested that GTA 6 might feature not two, but three characters, including an infant that could influence the game's plot and be seen in cutscenes. Leaks also suggested that AI might be heavily involved in the game's development. Could all these groundbreaking features add to the game's cost, resulting in players shelling out more bucks to purchase GTA 6? GTA 6 cost. So they further go into detail about the costs. In a recent interview, Take-Two Interactive CEO Strauss Zelnick said that games should be priced on their per hour value. This would mean the longer the gameplay, the higher its price. At present, most AAA titles are priced between $60 to $70 for the standard edition, while bundles and special editions cost considerably more. However, if the per hour value strategy is adopted, the cost of most AAA games would skyrocket to hundreds of dollars. This could spell trouble for gamers who have patiently waited for GTA 6 to arrive, since Rockstar's games offer hundreds of hours of entertainment. It hints at rising costs, And it goes on to talk about Take-Two's CEO. And Zelnick said, in terms of pricing for any entertainment property, basically the algorithm is the value of the expected entertainment usage, which is to say that the per hour value times the number of expected hours plus the terminal value that's perceived by the customer in ownership, if the title is actually owned, not, say, rented or subscribed to. And you'll see that bears out in every kind of entertainment vehicle. By that standard, our frontline prices are still very, very low because we offer many hours of engagement. If Rockstar adopts Zelnick's strategy, then the cost of GTA 6 might actually be in the hundreds of dollars. GTA 6, how much could it cost? Reports have claimed that GTA 6 could have an estimated budget between 1 to 2 billion. This leak has fueled rumors about the game's price, with reports claiming that GTA 6 could be priced at a staggering $150. You heard me right, $150. This would be on par with Take-Two CEO's comments on the per hour value of games. However, will gamers shell out hundreds of dollars for video games? We're yet to see. Now, I'm not here to debate the value of GTA 6. I have maybe played 5 hours of GTA. So I'm the last one to speak to the actual quality of the game and whether or not it's worth buying and playing. All I can tell you that it averages around 80 to 90,000 concurrent players on a daily basis and peaking at almost a couple of 100,000 on a daily basis. It's a very popular franchise. It's a very popular game. It's a game that's been around for a very long time. So I would imagine there's a lot of people that would be very interested in this topic, and specifically what the CEO of Take-Two is saying about how he perceives that the current pricing model of AAA video games is well below what he feels should be the asking price. As we all know, the typical video game is around the $50 to $70 range. And like stated in the article that I read, depending on whether you get a deluxe version or the special edition, that price can double, triple, whatever, dependent on the game. But the base entry point level is 60, 70, 80 bucks, around there, depending on where you are, what game it is, etc., etc. So he already feels and has stated, and I'm paraphrasing, that if you actually look at the amount of time and the value that game developers and studios, the playability that gamers get out of games, if you compare that to the purchase price, the dollar amount per hour of entertainment is very low, according again to the Take-Two's CEO. Now, if the industry were to adopt that model, then you can kiss $60, $70 entry level starting points for purchasing a game goodbye. Because as stated in the article, and it's accurate, we'll pay $60, $70 for a game, and we will get hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands of hours out of that game, dependent on, obviously, the game. But this is a very scary road to go down for gamers, of course. Obviously, studios want to squeeze as much money out of their product as possible. So I don't blame the CEO of Take-Two, having this philosophy or mindset. However, I judge his decision making on actually making this public. Maybe what he's doing, and a lot of companies do this, is they want to get, that's the end state. He wants to raise prices. So they kind of just throw a little dab out into the market and gauge the reaction, and they work from there. But the end state is they want to continually increase the pricing for games. So I fear that's what's happening in this case, and only time will tell. Who knows? Maybe they will rip the Band-Aid, and when GTA 6 launches in 2024, 2025, they are going to charge the $150 for the game, because the CEO thinks, you know what? Players are getting thousands and hundreds of hours out of this game. $60 doesn't cut it. They're getting a lot of value for their 60, 70 bucks, and the game can easily be sold for $150. Time will tell. But I'd like to sprinkle another topic on this discussion, and I'd love to hear your comments in the comments section. So please jump in there and let me know if you think I'm off my rocker. But I got to say, this takes a lot of courage for this CEO to say this, and I'm also shaking my head at the same time, because from where I'm sitting from a gamer's perspective, and again, tell me how you feel, but this sounds like they want to have their cake and eat it too. There's a reason why games have continued to stay at the $60, $70, $80 range. Now, remember, they used to be $40, $50, okay? So there's already been an incremental increase. But there's a reason why games haven't escalated out of control to $150, $200. And that's because microtransactions. And this CEO, Take-Two CEO, He's very well aware of microtransactions. They've printed millions of dollars off of GTA from a microtransaction perspective. So he's very well aware. But I'm sorry, this is, you want your cake and you want to eat it too. You want to charge $150 for a game based on your methodology and theory that, you know what, players are getting hundreds of hours, thousands of hours. So when you consider that to the dollar paid, we're not charging enough. No problem. Take microtransactions out of the game then. That's simple. You can't have your cake and eat it too. At least this is my opinion. So this is where I stand on this. I don't think you can have your cake and eat it too. So it's one or the other, or if you're gonna want both, then you can't double or triple the price overnight. At least that's my opinion. Tell me if I'm off my rocker. Look, guys, I get it. You don't have to tell me. I do not blame studios for wanting to squeeze as much juice out of the lemon. I get it. It's a business, and if you've watched a lot of my content, I always reflect that. I understand this is a business for studios, for game developers, and they need to be profitable. But there's profitable, and then there's greedy, and this is where I kind of tend to draw the line in the sand and say, okay, this is being greedy. So I want to hear your thoughts. Do you think this is being greedy? Or do you think they have every right? Do you play GTA? Have you played all their games? Are you going to be playing GTA 6? And what would you do if they charged $150 for GTA 6? Even though apparently it's cost them billions of dollars to make. And don't kid yourself. The article makes reference to AI. You better believe AI is going to be used and was used. They'd be crazy not to. It saves resources. It automates so much stuff. With a game like GTA, AI is a natural fit for this game to do a lot of the dialoguing, the interaction with what makes GTA so popular with its player base. AI is like a glove for them. It fits so naturally. So that's a savings. So for sure they're utilizing AI in the game. But let me know, would it sway you to change your mind either way? So yeah, look, I like to keep a pulse on what's going on. And this one's a big one because this could potentially change the landscape of how games are priced in the future. So it impacts every genre. And I wanted to put this video out there for that and get your thoughts. And I would love to hear them. So get in the comment section and let me know your thoughts. And as always, thank you for watching. I hope you found the video informative. And if you can like, comment, and subscribe, I would really appreciate it. Doesn't cost you anything. Hit that subscribe button. We're growing a little community here. The community is coinly named it the Caps Waypoint. So hit that subscribe button. Come over to the Caps Waypoint. We're waiting for you. Thanks again, everybody, for watching. And as always, hope to see you next time. Take care.